Funky.
Hi everybody, this is Sir Pierre, back another day with another unboxing. Today I have a package here which I think is two things that I actually have no use for at all. So they are very unnecessary for me, but I got a little bit curious anyway. These are, as you can see in the headline, two products from InfinityLab, and InfinityLab is an umbrella company from Harman Kardon, GBL, and I like their products, so it got me curious for several reasons. So I got some more things here, but I don't want to show them all in this one video. First of all, we have a power bank. And to talk a little bit about InfinityLab, their main thing is that they are environment friendly. They are using reusable plastic, and the container seems to be from reusable paper as well. So first of all, I have a bunch of power banks in all sizes, all shapes. Yeah, I have a bunch of them, but I very rarely have one with me in my EDC bag. There I usually have so in my bag I usually have a charger instead. So at least 2 meters cable and a power brick. But when I know that I'm going to be away for a while and I will not be able to charge my phone either via the car or an outlet, then I'll take a power bank with me. But when I do that, when I have that in mind, I know that other people will also need to charge their phones. So then I have this one with me. You can charge two things at the same time. You have fast charging via USB-C, and I think you can charge 3 items with this actually. Yeah, 3 items. But it is a bit heavy. So let's see what it weighs. So 243 grams, 244. Let's say 245. And that's a bit much to have with me just for fun every day. So then I saw that InfinityLab had a bunch of power banks. They had 6 versions, I think. So they had wireless charging. That is not interesting for me at all. They had with this cable, the lightning cable, and this is why I bought it. And they had a version with USB-C cable as well. And the 2 versions was, or many versions because they had different colors as well, but 5,000 milliamperes and 10,000. 10,000 means that you can charge your phone twice, and with this one you can charge your phone once. And the one that you can charge your phone twice with are just as heavy as this one, and I can charge my phone like 4 times with this one. So to have one just as heavy with me, just because it has the cable, that was a bit unnecessary. So this one should weigh 160 grams, I think. Yeah, 160 grams, 158. So this one will absolutely be okay to carry with me, and it is smaller than my iPhone. It's as small as a small iPhone. You can charge your phone once. It gives away 18 watts. The other one was 30 watts. So it's just good enough for a smartphone, or in this case an iPhone with a lightning cable. But the truth is that when I use a power bank, I prefer to have the power bank in my back pocket, my jacket pocket, in my bag, and use to have the cable to my phone so I can still use my phone. This one is for laying on the side, because even if you can have it with your phone in hand, I'm probably not going to use it like that. So that was the power bank. Very uninteresting. I forgot to mention one important thing about the power bank. It is that it is true charging, which means that you can charge this and then connect it directly to your iPhone. So you will charge both your iPhone and your power bank at the same time. But this one charges with your lightning cable. And that is great because with my other power banks, I have to have a USB-C to charge this and then an USB to lightning cable to charge my phone if I want a true charge. So this is great. I just need one cable to charge both this and my iPhone. But then we have this thing that I absolutely had no use for. This is, let me see what I call it, ClearCall, a speakerphone. And I do a lot of phone calls, a lot. It was bigger than I expected. Oh yeah, by the way, both of these products comes with a small carrying pouch, even the power bank. So I make a lot of phone calls, and I wouldn't say never, but I very rarely have phone calls with the phone in my hand. I use headphones or I use the speakerphone in the iPhone. And no one has ever complained about me speaking in the speakerphone, never. But I saw this product, and it is for conference calls. It is to make your speakerphone calls much clearer. There are supposed to be some kind of noise cancelling in it, and you can connect it to your computer as well, of course. And that's maybe the reason why I bought it, because I bought a new webcam that was quite expensive, like I think $200, and the microphone is really bad. I'm pretty sure it was a Logitech G950 or something. The microphone is really bad. So when I have Zoom calls or whatever you call it these days, I usually wear my headphones so they can hear me clearer. But this is supposed to solve that problem. It's too bad that you buy an expensive webcam and microphone is really bad. So, and about those Zoom calls, I've had maybe 4. So I could have used my old webcam that had a better microphone, and I have no use for the webcam, I have no use for this. But I like to buy things, what can I say? But there is one more thing that I'm hoping for here. I sometimes do interviews, and I use my iPhone for that. And I have the Rode microphone kit, but I have the single one. I'm going to buy the double one, but I'm curious, can this one work as a microphone for doing interviews? I'm really curious about that. And if you have it with you for some reason, maybe if you're traveling away on hotel rooms or whatever, this can also work as a power bank. So fully charged, I think you can talk for like 24 hours with it, depending on the volume, etc., etc. And you can charge your phone with it. I use it as a power bank. So it's much bigger than expected, but it's kind of cool, And it's not too heavy. You get the traveling pouch and the charging cable and some other things. So let us try and see if it works as a microphone when recording. So I'm gonna disconnect my Rode microphone, use the iPhone as mic, and then this one. Or I should charge it first. Yeah. I'm gonna charge it. So see you tomorrow. It says in the instruction it takes 4 hours for it to charge, and it was already charged a bit, so I just waited until the 4 labs was so he said it was fully loaded. fully charged. And then after that, I had a phone call with a friend for like an hour or something, and he said that he could hear that I was moving around in my living room, and if a phone call to the ear is a 10, he said it was about an 8. And I'm also not super happy with it. The voice sounded a bit muffled, a bit dark. I'm guessing that, yeah, I'm not super happy with it. So let's see if we can. This is just the iPhone, no mic. So this is just the iPhone microphone. So I'm guessing this is what a phone call should sound like. But usually when I have a phone call, let me show you. I just sit by the desk, and I'm even closer than I'm now. So usually when I have a phone call with the speakerphone, the phone is laying like 40 centimeters away from me. But let's see what this can do. And this is talk via the ClearCall. I hope you hear that wrong because I use Pro app. I have to do that and using the don't like that at all. So I can't load the volume on this. A bit about that. Okay. And if I walk around, you should hear me clearly, even if I speak in the same volume. But I'm guessing that you are not happy with it either. For me, I had use for it. If you do a conference call, if you need an extra microphone for your webcam, and if you do group calls, then this is something for you, I guess. For me, not at all. And it was quite expensive. I think I paid at least 150 euro, maybe 160, 165 euro. So it wasn't cheap. But I don't know. We had to see how the sound is. But my friend said, and I go with him for all my tests, that it was an 8 out of a 10. And me talking, and as I said, I hear him a bit muffled. I would say that it was, I don't know, if a phone call like this is a 10 with the phone to the ear, and speaking via the speaker in the iPhone is an 8 or a 9, then this is, yeah, 7 or 8. That's it. InfinityLab, environment friendly plastic. They have chargers, they have power banks, they have this ClearCall that is a phone speaker. I guess this is it. Now I have one more package to get
A
and
final
some more things
update,
to
and I'm
unbox.
doing this with just the iPhone microphone. I've had a couple of phone calls now with this, and I've been getting a lot of complaints, so I will return it. This was absolutely not for me. The sound when I'm speaking with people sound like filtered, muffled, a bit darker, and when people are talking to me, it's the same. It wasn't good. Sorry, it wasn't good. And the last phone call I had, I was eating McDonald's, and every time I just took like pepper paper, these small bags, or I sprinkled the hamburger paper, the people on the phone, but oh, what is that? Like, it was a terrible noise for them. So yeah, not good, not good at all. Maybe if you're in a completely quiet environment, but the point with this was that there were supposed to be noise canceling, both from the people that I'm talking with and from me to the people that I'm talking with. Their whole thing is that with this, it's supposed to be like I'm talking with somebody right in front of me live, but it's not. So sorry. I very rarely return things, very rarely, but this one I'm going to return. Even though I noticed that it wasn't free shipping for me, so it will cost me 10 euros to ship it back, but I'm still going to do it because I'm really unhappy with it. So InfinityLab, ClearCall, not a good buy. I'm gonna keep on just talking with the speakerphone in my iPhone instead. If you have any questions about the product, let me know. Thanks for watching.